The Blohm Voss BV 138 Seedrache, but nicknamed Der Fliegende Holzschuh, was a World War II German trimotor flying boat that served as the Luftwaffe's main seaborne long-range, maritime patrol and naval reconnaissance aircraft. A total of 297 BV-138s were built between 1938 and 1943. Design and development. The appearance of the BV-138 was unique in its combination of unusual design features, such as twin-boom tail unit, trimotor configuration, and fuselage slung beneath the wings. One nickname, the Flying Clog, was derived from the shape of the slab-sided hull unit. These features together produced the aircraft's ungainly appearance, but inspired a certain affection among its crew and mechanics. 3 piston engines were used. The central engine was mounted above the wing, driving a 4-blade propeller, while the wing engines were lowered with 3-blade propellers. The pre-production prototypes and the BV-138A01 to BV-138A06 were powered by various makes of engines ranging from 485 to 746 kilowatts. The first standardized version, BV-138B1, was powered by 3 880 PS Junkers Jumo 205 D2-stroke opposed piston aircraft diesel engines. The engine cowlings also had an atypical appearance due to the unique nature of the engines, and resembled the cowlings of 4 or 6-cylinder inverted inline engines found on smaller civil and utility aircraft. The booms of the twin-tail unit, much like the smaller Focke-Wulf FW-189 twin-engined reconnaissance monoplane, extended horizontally from the rear of the outer engine nacelles. For hydrodynamic reasons, the hull featured a distinct turn-down, or peak, at the stern, like the fuselage had been bent. 2 enclosed powered gun turrets, each mounting a single MG 151 20th autocannon, were located prominently at the bow and stern. A third, fully open scarf ring-like emplacement behind the central engine, mounted a 13mm MG 131 heavy machine gun, covered fields of fire obstructed from the other turrets by the horizontal stabilizer. Operational history. In all, 227 examples of standard service variants of the BV-138 were built. The first such variant, BV-138C1, began service in March 1941. While non-standard variants carried a variety of armament, the standard variant featured 2 20mm MG 151 20th cannons, one in a power-operated bow turret and one in a power-operated stern turret, up to 3 7.92mm MG 15 machine guns, and a 13mm MG 131 machine gun in the aft center engine nacelle. It could carry up to 500 kilograms of bombs or depth charges, or, in place of these, up to 10 passengers. Some examples of the BV-138 were adapted to specialized roles. One anti-shipping variant carried FUG-200 Hohenthal low UHF band search radar. The BV-138 Mega Siemens variant was converted for minesweeping, and carried magnetic field generating degaussing equipment, including a hoop antenna with a diameter equal to the length of the fuselage, which encircled the hull and wings, which was also used on certain models of the Ju-50 2/3 of a meter trimotor transport used for the same duty. Variants. Prototypes developed under Hamburger Flugzeugbau designation. Ha-138V1 first flight on 15 July 1937. Ha-138V2 first flight in August 1937. Ha-138V3 construction abandoned due to redesign. Production BV-138A001-06 Operational Testbeds. BV-138A1 flew reconnaissance during invasion of Norway. BV-138B0 officially entered service in October 1940. BV-138B1 entered service in November 1940. BV-138B1 U1. BV-138C1 also had minesweeper variant BV-138C1 U. BV-138 Mega Siemens minesweeping version. Survivors. No complete BV-138s remain in existence. However, the wreck of one aircraft, sunk after the war in a British airshow, was raised from the seabed of the Øresund Sound in 2000, and is on display at the Danish Technical Museum in Helsinki. On 27 June 2012, two divers found a Heinkel He-114 seaplane in Suguiol Lake near Mamaia, Constanța, Romania. During that time, the two divers also found pieces of a Blohm Voss BV-138 seaplane. In June 2013, a vessel from the Norwegian Geological Survey filmed a Blohm Voss BV-138 at a depth of 35 meters in Porsangafjorden, Norway, not far from the WW2 German seaplane harbor in Indre Fjord. Specifications. Data from Wagner, Ray and Nowara Heinz. German combat planes. A comprehensive survey and history of the development of German military aircraft from 1914 to 1945. New York, Doubleday, 1971, pg. General characteristics: crew 6, pilot, navigator, radio operator, nose gunner, rear gunner, upper rear gunner plus up to 10 passengers, length 19.85 meters, wingspan 26.94 meters, height 5.90 meters, wing area 112 square meters. Empty weight 11,770 kilograms. Loaded weight 14,500 kilograms. Max takeoff weight 17,500 kilograms. Power plant 3 times Junkers Jumo 205D opposed piston diesel engine with 12 pistons in 6 cylinders, 647 kilowatts, 880 PS each. Performance maximum speed 285 km per hour at 6,000 meters, cruise speed 200 km per hour, range 4,300 km, service ceiling 5,000 meters, rate of climb 220 meters per minute. Wing loading 114.2 kilograms per square meter. Power mass 0.106 kilowatts per kilogram. Armament 2 times 20 mm MG 151 cannon, 1 in a nose turret and 1 in the rear fuselage covering upper rear area, 1 times 13 mm MG 131 machine gun in open position behind the central engine covering the top rear area. 1 to 3 times 7.92 mm MG-15 machine guns, up to 6 by 50 kg bombs, a 4 by 150 kg depth charges under starboard wing route only.